Manchester United 2, Everton 0. As a Manchester United fan, I am happy with the 3 points, but come on guys. That was a poor performance from the Red Devils. Without any further ado, let's analyze. Okay, so while our performance against Everton was poor, Alejandro Garnacho had an amazing game. And in fact, he's one of the key reasons why we were able to get the 3 points, why we were able to score the 2 penalties by Bruno and Rashford. But also, I think that the reason we were able to score, to get those penalties in the first place, is because there was a change, at least in those sequences that have led to those penalties, in the way the Manchester United players decided to treat the ball. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the sequence that is leading up to the first penalty, the Bruno penalty. So obviously Casemiro here clears the ball with his head. Now, as you can see here, one Everton player is going for the ball, as well as Alejandro Garnacho. Now, Alejandro Garnacho is hardworking and he's extremely driven and determined. And I like that about him a lot. So here he's determined to win that 50-50 against the Everton player, and he wins it. Now, the second thing that I like is this, what Casemiro, Scott McTominay, Bruno Fernandes, and later on Rashford are gonna do with the ball. So Casemiro, first chance he gets, goes to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes does not think about it, into the path of Scott McTominay. This is extremely important. Scott McTominay repositions his body, and then with the ball towards Marcus Rashford. So as you can see, the ball from Casemiro, to Marcus Rashford has moved extremely well and super fast. The Everton players don't really have much time to actually reposition themselves and restructure their defense. And here, Garnacho, who obviously won that 50-50 challenge in the middle of the park, now he's going to make a long busting run, as you can see, into space. And then here, Marcus Rashford, I was expecting him to overthink this, but no, he just played the simple pass. There you go, into the path of Garnacho. Now here, Tarkowski, if it was any other experienced centre-back, I expect more from Tarkowski. I actually like the way he plays, but here he just overcommits. And then Garnacho has quick feet. I love that about him. And then, bam, penalty for Manchester United, as clear as day. Now the reason why we got this is, of course, because of Garnacho's talents and his hard work in winning that ball in the central of the pitch, and then coming into the box and then having these quick feet to kind of draw a foul onto him. But the main reason besides that is, of course, the fact that players like Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Scott McTominay, and Rashford, they just moved the ball quickly. They have executed whichever action they were supposed to perform in that particular moment well. And that's something that we've been missing at Manchester United. Now let's look at the second sequence. It's exactly the same thing. This was a set piece from Everton. Casemiro over here wins the header. He's very good in the air. The ball comes in towards Bruno. Now without even overthinking it, and Scott McTominay knows exactly what Bruno Fernandes is going to do. Beautiful pass into his path. Great. Garnacho is not wasting any time. Him and Rashford are making long busting runs into the space to receive the ball. This is also great because it forces this player to kind of come back in order to help out here rather than going to Scott McTominay. And then Scott McTominay, beautiful pass towards Garnacho, but it keeps the momentum. I don't think it was the best pass, but it still keeps the momentum for Garnacho going. But here, Scott McTominay is going to do something amazing, something that I've talked about in the Manchester United analysis video leading up to the Phil Foden goal. I showed you how Rodri made a run into the box that has forced Scott McTominay to follow him, therefore opening up space right in front of goal for Foden to cut inside on his left in front of Lindelof and then shoot that curler into the top corner. And that's such an underrated move. The same move that Rodri did, here Scott McTominay is doing it. So he's going and Garner has no choice but to follow him. He cannot afford to just stay here. What this does, that of course it opens up this channel right here for Garnacho to go 1, 2, and then of course Godfrey overcommits 3, penalty for Manchester United, another clear penalty, electric Garnacho. But also, as I've shown, each of the Manchester United players, here let's look at it action by action. Casemiro does his job in winning the header. Bruno Fernandes lays it perfectly for Scott McTominay. He runs with the ball, carries it, pass in the path of Garnacho. Scott McTominay carries on, makes the run, opening up that channel for Garnacho to come in and exploit. Beautiful football from the Manchester United players, and this is why we got these penalties, and this is why we got the 3 points. So, as you can see, one of the key issues that we have at Manchester United, obviously you watched the game, so I'm not going to show you those sequences, but we are extremely wasteful with the ball. We don't treat the ball as a scarce commodity. But when you watch Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester City, even teams like Brighton and Bournemouth, Luton Town, they treat the ball with respect. They don't want to waste it. They know that it's very hard to get it. And they know that by having the ball, the opposition cannot hurt you. And you keep control of the game and you can hurt the opposition. So they don't let go of it. And the ball throughout the game, whenever you see those teams playing, changes hands constantly. And yet, Manchester United players treat it like a hot potato. Hot potato, just send it to the other one, just clear it. But what frustrates me with this is that I've watched enough of this Manchester United team this season. And I can tell you, and I'm not lying here, I'm not overhyping things. We have the players to hurt any team in the world. But we simply just underperform because we don't treat the ball with respect. We are so wasteful with how we use the ball. If we can get the ball into the right areas of the pitch for the right players at the right time, we can hurt anyone. Look at it this way. Imagine if the average goal sequence required 10 actions. Okay, so 10 actions including winning the ball, passes, dribbles, shots, etc. 10 actions on average, okay? The average good teams all over the world, including teams like Bayern and Bayer Leverkusen and Manchester City and Girona and Real Madrid, etc. Most of these teams, from action 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 6 or 7, they usually do not waste the ball. You will notice that they actually execute those actions perfectly. And then once they reach the 8th, the 9th, the 10th action, when it gets kind of crowded around the box, well, then those actions are not always successful, because then it would mean that they would just score from any sequence. But that's the thing, most of the actions that they're not successful at are usually in the final third, where of course the defense is way more organized, there is far less space, etc. However, with Manchester United, we sometimes fail at executing the first, second or third action. And we've seen it against Everton, we've seen it against Manchester City, we've seen it against Fulham, against Nottingham Forest. I could show you a 2-minute video just of highlights of Manchester United players, most of them, probably all of them, just simply misusing the ball. And this simple metric, if we improve in this simple area, we are going to be able to control the game and we are going to be able to put our most dangerous players, the Garnachos, the Brunos, the Rashfords, in situations where they can hurt the opposition. And we would be getting more points than we currently have. Now, so where does this win leave us? I don't think that it changes much. I think we're going to finish 6th, probably 5th. But I don't think that we're going to finish 4th. And I don't want us to finish 4th. For two main reasons. First of all, I think that Aston Villa, especially Aston Villa, and Spurs simply deserve to be in the Champions League more than us. But there is another reason. As a Manchester United fan, I don't want this to be another false dawn. Another situation where we are papering over the cracks. I want Ineos to take big, drastic, holistic measures at Manchester United. Because this club, and I'm quoting Ralf Rangnick, needs open heart surgery. We cannot keep lying to ourselves that we need a couple of tweaks here and there. Last season, even though we finished 3rd, I still think that we were not that good. We were not that good. We were able to manage our games a little better. We were a little smarter than other teams like Arsenal, for example. We probably had favorable results here and there, but I don't think that we were that much better. And I think that it gave us a false illusion that probably all we needed is 3 or 4 players here and there for us to actually be able to challenge for the title. But no, this Manchester United team needs a lot of work. And I want Ineos to undertake that work. And that work is going to come only if we face the reality. And I don't think that we should be in the top 4. We don't deserve it. I don't think it's realistic to even aim for it. And even if we get it, I think that it could be more of a hindrance than anything. So guys, I hope that you've enjoyed this tactical analysis video. If you did, please leave a like and leave a comment in the comment section below. Until next time, cheers.